No, since it's a double feature, we'll do just the reviews. So, yo, what is up, sleepers? It's your boy, Ed Better here in Sickland. Who do I have with me today?
You got the Mucinex guy.
Mucinex. Who else do we have with
Uh,
us?
you got the pirate ship guy from the back room.
Oh,
We got all your
Captain.
favorites here. So there'll be timestamps in the description for our review. We want to skip ahead of that, but for now, let's buy some tickets and grab our favorite concessions. So, how's everybody's week been?
Dude, it's been
2 weeks.
amazing.
2 weeks, yeah.
2 weeks.
Amazing 2 weeks, huh?
Amazing,
What
bro.
shenanigans did we get up to?
The fucking Persona 4 release, or it got announced, bro.
It
Oh,
did.
wait. Oh, yeah, what we're doing. Yeah, I forgot. Uh, yeah, we went out.
We went to
Went to the
emo
club.
night. Yep, we went to the
To the
emo
club.
club.
Yeah,
And
that
then,
was
and then that ended, and then we went to the bar
Mm-hmm.
right across the street.
yeah. It was a great bar. It's so much fun there.
Yeah, the Tin Can. It is, yeah. I didn't even get to play, bro.
You did play. You played like 5 rounds.
No way. I did not play.
Yes, you did.
I do not recall playing at all.
Oh my god, bro! You were that trash, bro. You don't remember
I
playing
guess
either.
I didn't even think I drank a lot.
I don't know. I was slightly intoxicated, but sober
Slightly,
Oh,
enough.
you were pretty
slightly, oh, yeah.
intoxicated.
Well, like I was like I definitely had. I could tell I had a lot to drink, but I wasn't drunk like that
Bro, you were
because like
stumbling over yourself.
because I sweated out almost all the alcohol. I felt like I was drenched by the time we got done with the first club.
Yeah,
Like,
it was a
dang,
fun time. I liked when Sasuke came.
I know that was so funny. I will say this: going the second time, there was way less people there.
There was way less people. It could be just that it's
Anya
summer.
said because because it's summer, so like people have way more options.
Yep.
Unlike in winter,
Yeah, that's the only reason why I assume because it was
It was
summertime.
also
You're like, I don't want to go to that.
it was also a shorter show.
Yeah, the fact that it ended at midnight, bro, that was lame.
doesn't it usually end up at night?
The
No, we
time I
always
went
ended at
with
like
y'all, it
one,
was at 2.
2. Yeah,
Really?
1 or 2. Yeah.
Huh.
Because I
No,
remember
we
they
always
kicked
get
us out and there was nowhere else to go.
Oh, right.
we only end at midnight because we get kicked out.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
We don't. That's the only reason why we end at midnight. But no, the times we've done it, it's always been till 2.
Scott was a good boy, though.
I know.
Yeah, we did good.
Mm-hmm.
I know.
Everyone
'Cause
was
I was
well
like
behaved.
trying to encourage him to drink more. Let's go.
I know, he came up to me, he's like, Javier's scaring me.
He's he said that.
Yeah. Well, when we were at the tin can,
Yeah, because he kept pressuring him to drink.
Oh, right. He was like,
Yeah, the
bro.
drink.
He kept telling me he's gonna kill himself if he doesn't drink or something like that.
Yeah. Well, because we were done with the other thing, so I was like, okay, now we can drink a little bit with us. And he
Yeah.
was just like, no, let me drink some water, bro. I'm like, come on, dog. We're not at the one place.
But
only
he
got
said he
like
was
a good-
also sick.
Man, what's with y'all getting sick during the summertime?
I don't know. May got sick and then I got sick.
Well, for me, it's allergies.
Yeah, I mean, I want to go. I want to go swimming right now.
Mm-hmm.
Would be
That's something
nice.
peaceful.
But my friends are too sick to go swimming now.
I am sick, but I'm not sick enough to where I can't do things.
Plus, I shouldn't go anywhere. Let me wait a couple days to make sure my cat isn't gonna.
Yeah, that's probably for the best.
Bro. This to like. Oh yeah, the total was $2,400 for the
Holy
second half.
moly.
So we spent like $6,300 for him.
Dang, you must really love this cat.
Oh yeah, I will. Like I said, I will state that we're never going back to that ER vet. If he has a problem, I'm clearly calling our vet and just like, yo, do you guys deal with this? Like, I'll help. Like, Because
I'll hold
fuck
the
that
cat.
place, man. Fuck that place, bro. I hate that place so much now.
Yeah, no. It seems stupid, annoying.
But I'm glad to
Because
hear he's
Oh,
doing better though.
I'll be
yeah,
right back. I got another call.
he
Another
paid
call?
like he paid like 3 times so far,
Oh
3 or 4
wow,
times already.
paying a lot.
So he's doing really really
He's
well.
like,
In
I
my
got a
opinion.
new urethra now. I might as well use it.
He didn't get a new one. He just got it flushed out 400 times. They're like,
It's nice and clean for him now.
but the thing is, he's not even cleaned out supposedly either.
Mm.
He still has a lot of uh like crystals in his bladder still. So it's
Ow.
like, so he's just there basically. Like we hope he doesn't clog back up.
Yeah. Yeah. No,
But
that makes sense.
he's enjoying his dry food that he's eating now. We gave him his
I'm back.
drugs, so he's a little loopy now. He's just like sitting there.
Oh, the cat.
Yeah,
You had to get
'cause
him
he's
high
got
on some catnip.
he got like medication took because of the for him to pee is probably hurt, or for him having the tube in his dick. Basically, he's just like, yeah, my dick's uncomfortable now.
Mm.
Bought some pretty litter so we can see, make sure he's peeing a lot,
Mm-hmm.
make sure it's clearing up. But yeah.
Gotcha. So with that, let's take our seats and let's get into the spoiler free. Well, let's get into our thoughts before watching the Backrooms, since we're not doing trailers today. What was your thoughts before watching the Backrooms?
I was extremely hyped, ready to watch this movie. I was looking forward to it. That was pretty much it.
I was skeptical because the director is 20 years old,
Mm-hmm.
and this is their first movie ever, I think,
Mm-hmm.
and we didn't really get many details of what the movie was gonna really be about. We just kind of saw some aesthetic shots of the back rooms, and that's about it.
Do you think it would have been? Do you think it would have been better if a guy in his 40s with experience would have done it? Are you trying to say?
No, I'm just saying, like, that, they're young, so they're probably they don't know all the tricks of the trade.
I was just like, in my mind, I'm like, I guess I'm kind of glad a guy in his 20s did it. I didn't, because he would understand more of the lore probably watching the videos.
Well, like he made up the lore apparently of the original.
I was interested in the fact of like how many levels of the Backrooms are they gonna show? Where's the story gonna go? Because the trailers that we had, they didn't really reveal much. Just some of the Backrooms. So there's a lot of questions that I had before watching the movie about like what is the theme gonna be and how much are we gonna get to see?
Yeah, that's another part that I was also like a little concerned about because the back rooms. When I first saw the back rooms, I thought it was a cool idea, but once they started adding like a billion levels, I was like, bro, I don't give a fuck anymore.
What do you
Yeah,
mean a billion levels? Like in the
I-
movie or overall?
in the lore.
in the lore.
Well, yeah, they got to
Like
show
people
it.
they just keep adding more and more levels, and I'm like, bro, like this is too much.
That's just how it goes with the analog horror, isn't it?
I guess, but I mean, you gotta learn when to stop. Because sometimes like it's not even like the original guy. It's just like other people just making up their own shit, and
Yeah,
then you know.
different
Yeah,
entities and stuff like that.
I
Hmm.
know. I will say I'm a little upset that we didn't get to see the original entity in the original backroom video.
Mm-hmm.
The
The
like the stick
squiggly
figure.
tall guy.
Yeah, that it seemed like that thing didn't exist in this movie.
They definitely changed it. Yeah.
Like that was you're telling me that wasn't the guy at the end?
The pirate guy.
Yeah.
No, that wasn't him. I'm sorry.
So with that, let's get into the spoiler-free review. So spoiler-free review of The Backrooms. It released May 29, 2026, starring, I don't know how to pronounce his name, Chiwetel Ejiofor. I'm just gonna call him CE. Directed by Kane Parsons. Rated R. Plot summary: after a therapist's patient disappears into a dimension beyond reality, she must venture into the unknown to save him. What is y'all's overall thoughts without any spoilers?
Um, movie was good. I really enjoyed. I really enjoyed the different creature that they showed um in the movie.
Yeah.
Like I mean, I'm glad. I guess, like I said, at the same time, I'm glad that they didn't do the stick figure thingy.
Yeah.
Also,
The squiggly stick figure. Yeah, I really enjoyed it too. I thought it was a great movie. The atmosphere was spooky and offsetting, and the characters, I feel, were the actors did a really good job at portraying their characters, especially the two leads, the therapist and the the retail store owner. Um, I really liked the soundtrack too, was phenomenal, and the color grading. Almost all of it was perfect to me. There was a few things that I wish were different, but overall, it was really good.
yeah.
And I think Jesus is on another call right now. So,
Oh no no.
oh,
No, not.
Yeah no.
Why are you saying anything?
Sorry. I was just listening in.
he was listening to the pod.
Because this is the pod. Yeah. Forgot I'm supposed to be participating in this.
Sorry. It's just legit. I am kind of dozing off.
What, you not sleep enough, bro?
I guess not. Not in my bed.
Was that couch bed not comfy enough for you, bro?
It was alright.
Futon. Rhymes with crouton.
But yeah, what were we discussing?
Your thoughts on the Backrooms without any spoilers?
Without any spoilers, okay.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I thought it wasn't bad by any means. Like I think people are well, I mean, I personally didn't see many people like talk mad shit about it, but apparently people have been talking shit about the movie.
Mm-hmm.
And like I thought it was all right. It wasn't like amazing for me at least, but there was some cool stuff. It looked cool. The creature designs, I think I liked them. I don't really know what I expected, to be honest, because with the back rooms, like I mainly just care about the aesthetics of the actual room with like a the idea of a monster or monsters being in the hallways, like
Mm-hmm.
attacking you, but you don't really see them.
Yeah.
Because anything that you think up in your head is scarier than anything that they can actually show you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
The
but
unknown
like,
horror.
yeah, exactly. But like, I mean, they were creative with it. Like, it made a little bit of sense in terms of why they look the way they do.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Yeah. Yeah. I think it's and the theme of of what you're saying, why they look the way they do. It fits really well into our second review that we're gonna do, the Amazing Digital Circus. They both had similar
Oh yeah.
sort of concepts to them.
Mm-hmm.
So, what do you all rate this movie out of 10?
Give it like a 6.5, maybe a 7, depends.
I give the Backroom probably like a 8.5.
Yeah,
Like I said, I enjoyed the Backrooms a lot. Like I said, I just watched a lot of lore video for it too. So
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm gonna give it a 9. I really enjoyed it. I thought it was a fun experience, and I'm probably gonna buy it when it comes out on streaming. Um, so with that, let's get into the spoiler-filled discussion. Let's take an in-depth review of the back rooms. So, in June of 1990, scientists from the Async Research Institute watch a recovered video shot by researcher Naren Warren, who, while on expedition into a large extra-dimensional space, the back rooms, he was separated from his group, chased and attacked by an unknown entity. So this is the opener of the movie where the guy in the hazmat suit is like walking around spooked and the birds flying around and he gets captured. What do y'all think of that intro?
this is where I thought they showed the one creature in the start of the movie,
Mm-hmm.
the squiggly thing. I don't know if they did though. I couldn't really tell.
You're telling me it's different from the captain?
Yeah, different from the captain,
Okay.
but I couldn't tell obviously because they didn't really show it.
Yeah. I was surprised that they show like a bunch of like stuff that came in through the other side.
Mm-hmm.
Like there's like advertisements of the what the fuck is his name? Captain what?
Captain Clark.
Yeah, the Captain Clark like furniture store. So, like there's furniture obviously, there's like posters, and then there's like seagulls from like the same town, I guess, because there was a shot in the movie that showed the seagulls.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm assuming all this shit is kind of localized from that town or some shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Which
because in
I
the
don't know if it's specifically just that level or whatever, or like, or I don't know if there's some sort of implication of like, yeah, like if it's just like a very localized thing, or if it's like a grander scale, like it takes shit from like all over the world. Because we only really see shit from like the furniture store and like a couple things here and there from the town.
Mm-hmm.
because the with the backroom lore, it could basically happen anywhere. That's the thought process behind it.
Mm.
Especially in a country like America where everything looks so similar everywhere across the country. With like the
Hmm.
same sort of plazas and the same sort of intersections with a bunch of fast food and it's all just copy
No.
paste.
Hmm. Yeah, no shit. They look cool. The stuff. I don't know how to feel about these Among Us guys.
The
Like it
async,
makes sense. It makes sense that they're going in and looking, researching shit, and like they're in the lore. Like I've seen these fucking guys in hazmat suits, but it's just funny just thinking of these.
Yeah, you just run around
Yeah,
and
like Among.
they're different colored too. It's what's funny.
Really?
Yeah, like Among Us.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but yeah, I thought it was an interesting opening. Just kind of setting up like, okay, here's your back rooms, and we're trying to lure you into the movie.
Mm-hmm.
So then we pan to furniture store owner Clark is struggling to cope with his alcoholism and a recent divorce. He regularly sees his therapist, Mary Klein, who's working through her own trauma related to her agoraphobia, which we learn later on comes from a paranoid mother and the demolition of her childhood home. We see hints of this early on. So, preoccupied with the store's tenuous finances, he hires an electrician to investigate its mysteriously high electrical bills and flickering lights. The electrician finds 3 colored breaker switches installed at an odd angle in the distribution board that do not connect to anything inside the store. So, what did y'all think of the introduction to our 2 main characters in the town that we're introduced to?
I mean, I was more into the guy compared to the
Clark,
and compared to the chick. I'm trying to think of her name. I don't know
Mary.
her name. Yeah, Mary. I didn't really care for Mary too much.
Why?
She just everything she, I guess, like did slash said, it was kind of boring. Anything she tried to do.
Yeah. We're talking about the characters.
Yeah.
Uh, like I don't know. Like once again, like with this backroom shit, I always think of this as like a first person, no one's talking type moody atmosphere, like just like a found footage thing. And they did do a good job implementing that later on.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so it was weird, getting introduced to these, fucking random goobers that we're supposed to care about. Like, but like, yeah, well, is Clark actually his name?
That's the name of the
Or
character.
yeah, yeah, yeah. So like Clark, the first of all, the actor, he did a pretty good job.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
Like the monologue or like the argument he has with the therapist or whatever, that was pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but yeah, I mean, the characters themselves, they have some stuff, but like, I mean, not enough for me to really care too much. Like, what the fuck am I really rooting for Clark to do in the movie? Like, he finds the back rooms, and then stuff happens. But like I'm really supposed to care about his money troubles as his side plot when there's fucking magic bullshit happening.
Magic? There's no magic. What are you talking about?
And then what's the lady's name, the therapist?
Mary.
And then Mary, like, to be honest, I I didn't really care for her either.
I'm telling you, she was kind
It's
of
just,
lame.
yeah, and like, I don't know, like they made her backstory seem like it was like very connected to the backrooms themselves or some shit.
Like Clark, at least with like I understand he's having marital, like marriage problems because
Yeah.
of him being an alcoholic and giving up his passion to go do something more with his life to support his wife.
Uh-huh.
I could like I'm not trying to say I could see like I could understand why he's that upset, but still like just she's just I don't know the freaking chick just did not help plead the case too much.
I think
Mm.
I think Mary's more of a character that the audience is supposed to kind of
Root
impose
against.
Sympathize?
themselves on, reflect, like as if they're the character in the movie, sort of thing. They have these characters that ground the plot and everything. Because if everybody's too out there, then it starts to be hard to relate to anybody. So I think
Uh,
Mary was just kind of like the grounding character for the film. But
yeah,
um
but it is weird for like a movie like this.
but no, yeah, I agree. Clark was a really interesting character. Somebody who's got a lot of unresolved um um anger in him
Yeah.
that needs to be worked through, and so I think he's the perfect character to have this crazy experience happen to him, and instead of, as we see later on, instead of him being freaked out by it, he embraces it.
Yeah. What do you guys think of the goobers that he works with?
his two his two high school employees or college employees,
Yeah.
I think they're just silly, extra characters. I don't think much of them.
I actually enjoyed them as well, just because they're They literally bring no true relevance to the story, but they're just funny.
Mm-hmm.
They're just feel like they're there for comedic relief.
In a way, yeah. So, um, yeah, let's continue on. So, having taken up residence in the store, Clark experiences continued electrical irregularities that lead him to the basement, where he notices a glowing slit in the wall. He falls through the wall and enters the back rooms, a labyrinth in chaotic expanse of dull yellow rooms, long corridors, and malformed furniture, silent aside from the buzz of overhead fluorescents. Clark finds Naren's belongings and narrowly escapes back to the store with an unseen creature chases him. Acing scientist Phil watches the events via surveillance camera. So, what do y'all think of Clark first exploring the back rooms?
In my mind, I'm like, that's not what a black person would do. Like the trope that they have for that. People don't do that.
Oh,
Black people don't go into danger. Black people run away from that stuff.
that's like a white thing to go. Like, what was that sound in the basement?
Let me go investigate it, bro. Why?
It's like the
Why would you
stupidest
want to
thing.
do that?
Yeah. Yeah.
I would never do that.
I think though for Clark it makes sense just because he's so unwell that things that
That's
would
fine.
process as danger to us are just like whatever to him. I also thought the the scene right before he explores the back rooms was really good, where we find out he's been living in his store. Um, like it
Well, that's
just
because he got evicted from his wife, didn't he?
yeah. So I think it just shows just how low he's fallen and how he's okay with that. Like he just lets himself get to this point. He keeps drinking. He keeps putting himself in this situation.
I could never, bro.
You can never what?
I could never let my wife take my house.
Oh,
Not my
okay.
house. It's my house. I put
With
all
a
the
with a crying laughing face emoji
exactly.
or just crying emoji.
Tears, yeah.
Yeah.
So, um, yeah, the back rooms level was eerie too. He was exploring around. We saw a weird caveman cardboard cutout. Um, that liminal space. I think it was done really well, and
Yeah. Sure.
it really did feel like it was just so big because there was so much variety in it too.
Hmm. And I mean, yeah, no, I wonder like how big the actual sets were and stuff. Like
You
that's
don't think
one thing. Maybe it was like relatively cheap, all things considering. 'Cause, I mean, it's a bunch of pretty much the same looking shit, just arranged differently.
you
Mm-hmm.
don't think they CGI'd some of it?
Mm, probably.
Cause like obviously once you get towards the end, like it shows like it's like 400 layers to the concept of back.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Of the glitched furniture and everything.
Yeah.
Um, so continuing on, Clark tells Mary about the back rooms, but he is met with skepticism. He recruits his assistant manager, Kat, and her boyfriend, Bobby, to help him film the back rooms as proof of his claims. The trio enters and records their discoveries while exploring a steeply sloped corridor. Bobby is ambushed and killed by an unseen entity, which drags him along with Clark and Kat into an unexplored area where they are separated. Clark runs through various bizarre and disordered spaces, eventually coming across humanoid entities that chase him to the end. He hears Kat call out to him, and he sets the camera down looking for something unknown, then picks up the camera as Kat screams for Clark to look behind himself. What do y'all think of that scene where he gets his employees involved?
I think they're retarded for going into that.
Whoa.
Going with, I think it was not very well educated decision to go into an area that you're not familiar with, even if your boss is offering you more overtime.
Mm-hmm.
That's a
Mm,
no no scenario.
Yeah, but I mean, he definitely. Yeah, it was. I'm surprised that they agreed to that.
Yeah.
But
Exactly.
like the reason they went there is because he's clearly like obsessive over the shit. So it's not like a rational thing for him. Like he's not really making rational decisions.
Mhm.
He just needs to know because it's like the only thing he really has right now.
Yeah, the only thing in his life.
He broke as fuck, drunk as fuck, holeless.
Yep. And now he needs
He ain't got no home.
and
He got
he
kicked
feels
out.
he needs to prove himself to his therapist. It's like
Yeah,
just acts of desperation. I'm gonna send
exactly.
y'all the rest of the script. I gotta run to the restroom real quick. I'll be back.
Javier, can you read it? I
Oh,
have to close my eyes, bro.
I had to
you
close my
have to
eyes.
close your eyes. You want
I'll
me
be
to
right
read,
back.
bro?
I'm gonna run to the restroom.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. Fine, I'll read it.
Did he post it on our group chat? Is
Yeah.
that what you? Oh, I was like waiting for it on the thing.
Sometime later, Mary receives an answering machine message from Clark, who tells her that he will not return. Meanwhile, while watching TV with his family, Phil, who the fuck?
You
Phil. Which,
remember
yeah,
that
yeah,
it
yeah.
was
It's
the doctor?
but like we didn't know that at the time.
No, but yeah,
Phil recognizes Clark in an ad for its furniture store.
that ad
Uh
was so bad.
oh yeah. Mary visits the store, finds the doorway into the back rooms, and enters. She soon finds Clark, who chokes her unconscious. Tied up. Let's see. Am I supposed to read the whole thing?
No,
Probably not.
just stop
Who
it.
chokes her unconscious? Yeah. So what do you think of? What do you think
What do I think? I
of
think
Clark being all acting all weird
I think
after we last saw him, which was him getting uh attacked by the monsters.
I think what's her name? Mary? Right,
Who?
Mary.
Mary. Yeah.
Yeah, I think she got what she deserved in a sense of why would you go into an area you're not familiar with, trusting one of your like there supposed to be like a separation between your counselor and like you socializing with your counselor and going
Uh,
to
yeah, I think so.
like getting to know them that like you get to know them but you don't pry and try to follow in their real life is what I'm trying to
Yeah.
say. And I
Yeah, no,
think
you explain your problems and they give you not
the proper
solutions, but they
advice,
give you they
yeah,
give you tools and shit to like help you work through that shit out. But like, yeah, they're not like supposed to directly be part of your life. Yeah,
yeah, and I think that was very unprofessional what she did.
it's
So
not for
like
sure. But I mean, she is fucking she is traumatized and shit. Like, I forget. Does she take pill? She takes pills, right?
I think
Or
so.
yeah, I think I remember her taking pills before like sessions and shit.
Yeah, I said I think so. It's been
But
a
yeah,
minute.
no, she's definitely not all that professional.
Like I don't know about you, but I wouldn't want my therapist to be.
Yeah, no, I get that. I don't think I'd want that either. Um, but yeah, let's see. So yeah, no, I was surprised that Clark was just able to, I guess, figure out his own shit. Well, like he started to like the rooms instead of trying to just find evidence and then go home.
That's because Clark was low key crazy.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. But
He
like you're
was
still kind of rooting for him because he's the character we spent the most time with up to this
a
point. So like you
character
don't
that
want him to die, but at the same time, like he's not a great person. But like you want him to like I don't know. see something good come out of.
You're rooting for him, but you're not rooting for him because, like I said, he's the guy with the most relatable in a sense.
Yeah.
Like I said, it's just like I said, it's just because of what's going on in his real life with his ex-wife,
Well,
pretty much
yeah.
taking all the shit and be like, yo, we can't be together no more.
Yeah.
This is my shit now. Bye.
I forget. Okay. I think we're good. We can move on. A tied up Mary awakens in a space resembling a dining room, occupied by Clark and three malformed, unresponsive imitations of humans. They stare impassively as the knife wielding Clark stabs one of them and reveals Kat's severed head in a refrigerator. I don't know why he kept the head in the fridge.
I
One.
think I think because she was still alive, probably. Like she was just socializing with, like, trying to convince her that what's going on is not that bad. She can just like relate. Like that's the only thing I could think of. Like that's why her head was in the fridge and why she still had it. Like he
So
had
you
it.
think she's alive? Like
No,
the
no,
head?
no, no. Prior to what happened, like she probably died because you
Yeah,
could at that point in time he was already insane. I'd say
yeah.
basically.
Yeah, I think it was just he was very mentally unwell and was like,
Oh, so like a castaway situation?
it could be. He's just talking to the head.
Yeah,
I mean, yeah, he was talking to the other mirror images like they were real.
yeah. Um, let's see. Let me continue. Uh, Stabs one of the refrigerator. Clark demands that Mary continue their therapy sessions via roleplay, but Mary resists, telling him that his refusal to take responsibility for his failures was the real reason his wife left him. Clark briefly comes into his senses and frees Mary, but they are interrupted by the arrival of a towering, distorted Captain Clark, the furniture store's mascot. Um, do I keep reading?
We can stop here.
Okay.
So yeah, I really enjoyed this dining scene because this is when all the madness just came at 100%. Because he was eating the mirror images and like, who the fuck would think, oh, I'm just gonna eat these people? Like, you have to put yourself in that situation, purposely try to devour them to know that they're edible, um,
Yeah.
and that they can't feel pain because that means he tried to kill them. So he's
I
just so
forgot.
crazy.
Did he try to fuck them too or no?
Maybe his
I
wife
think
won because that was the redhead one.
that's the vibe I got too. But like, how long was he gone for?
Yeah, that's one of the things the movie doesn't do too well is explaining the time frame. Because it could have been weeks, it could have been months, could have been days. It's hard to say.
I felt like he was only gone for like a couple weeks, and she didn't make it seem like their sessions were like past due. If that makes sense. Like he was gone for so long, where his sessions, like, for her to wonder why she hasn't come.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how to explain it. I just feel like it was a couple weeks.
And
Mm,
I
Yeah. I
think
mean, if we did have the timeline, what do you think would change?
it would
Like your
just give it
thoughts?
a little more flow, a little more structure to the movie, so we know where to
Okay.
place all these situations.
Yeah, I could see that.
But yeah, and then the Captain Clark being revealed as the ultimate villain in this movie, it's like it explains the back rooms. It's like, okay, so this is just our mirror images, our emotions all being just memorized in this space, and then those memories are being memorized in a different way. And I don't know, it just
Yeah,
kind
which
of
I
breaks
thought
down
was
the
cool.
lore easier, you know.
Yeah, I thought it was cool.
Mhm.
Like it's almost like a Xerox of a Xerox, the metaphor or whatever the fuck.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and the metaphor that they used or whatever the saying that they used was also really it was pretty clever. The what the fuck was it? Like it
Dog.
was like ask or yeah, like a someone describing or drawing what a dog looks like who's never seen one
Mm-hmm.
based on just the description or some shit.
Exactly. It's like, well, how the heck are you supposed to get that
Yeah,
right?
so it brings in that uncanny valley um aspect to the already desolate kind of creepy aesthetics.
Mm-hmm.
So I did like that, yeah.
Yeah, that was really good. Um, yeah, that whole scene. I was surprised how quickly Captain Clark killed off Clark though. Like one big chomp and he was dead.
Held him up like a baby.
Yeah.
My coworker believes that Clark was already dead prior,
Oh,
because
you
he was
think that
thinking
was a
that,
mirror copy of him?
yeah, because he was trying to state that like everyone else, if like looking at the creatures, he thought that Clark didn't bleed, because remember those creatures never bleed. The one he was eating out of,
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
even when he took the chick's hair off, like they never bled.
Yeah.
So he was like, yeah, that was probably just like a after image of like a copy of him because he
Yeah.
already died. I was
So,
like, no, there's blood.
oh, okay, yeah, I was just about to ask. Is like I thought there was blood, but I mean I could be wrong.
No, no, when he got chopped on, there was a lot of blood.
Yeah, and I mean he definitely screamed, which those things don't do, or at least they don't feel pain to scream.
Because I mean, we watched him cut someone open and watch him take his mirror image of his wife's head off.
Yeah, and you know eat the goop from the guys too.
Exactly.
Yeah, it was. It also was just interesting to me to see that, like, I guess you don't need the original for the copies to continue surviving. Guess they're just gonna keep being there.
Yeah, I guess not. I mean, yeah,
Yeah,
kind of
yeah, no,
crazy.
it kind of brings in elements of kind of like a backup, you know, like a backup save or like when your computer like say your computer fucks up and you have to make a backup to bring it back to an earlier point in time basically.
Mm-hmm.
So it's almost like a this applies more so to the next movie, quote unquote, rather than this. But it is interesting that like they have copies of these people that still also exist.
Mm-hmm.
Copies of a copy of a copy. That's why
Yeah.
they.
Computer, make a copy of my copy.
That's why they come all fucked up looking because it's all a copy.
Yeah.
Um, so I can continue if you want.
Okay.
So Clark is attacked and killed while trying to calm the pirate monster, and which then chases Mary through a succession of chaotic and surreal spaces. Cornered by the monster in an imperfected copy of the store's showroom, she bashes it in using the face. She bashes in the face using a piece of cement retrieved for a keepsake from her childhood home. Their struggle triggers the async gas trap, alerting a group of researchers in hazmat suits that the monster is subdued and Mary is taken to a research facility where she's interrogated. So, what did y'all think of that? Where Mary's trying to escape and then she gets caught.
Like this shit with the handprint of the concrete or whatever, the whole fucking movie, bro. I'm sorry, I did not really give a fuck about
He
this.
finally came in clutch, though.
Because we didn't really get an explanation exactly of like what happened to her until like right near the end of the fucking movie. But they're like, oh yeah, no, I was like sheltered, like super hella sheltered, like I gotta close all the blinds in my show. I was just at home
Imprisoned,
all
basically.
yeah. And like by then I'm like, oh okay, that makes sense. Well fuck, I guess.
I guess we
Like
care a little bit.
yeah, they didn't let me sit with it earlier.
Yeah,
Slash
because
like talk
the show
about it.
the show was so late in the movie. That's why I say I don't care about Mary's character too much. I'm more invested in Clark. Mary's character is all right. I mean,
And then Clark
it's
died.
and then Clark dies, and it's like, wow, take away the best character. Why don't ya? Why don't
Yeah.
ya?
There was a lot of
Uh,
a setup.
yeah. Freya, what part of the movie are we talking about?
Talking
But
about
there's
the
that.
part where Mary was escaping the captain and then she gets
Oh,
caught by the researchers.
yeah. I will say this sequence of her running away from the monster kind of pissed me off at times
Oh,
because she
really?
was clearly there were some points where she could do better than that.
She got
She could,
her, like,
I'm
her.
sure her ass could run faster or like with her fiddling with the fucking door and like the when she's on the stairs slowly fucking going up those stairs. Like I get that it's scary,
But she
because
also hurt her foot.
yeah, but I mean she was still climbing she was on all fours. She could have gone up faster than what she was doing. And then she kept looking back, like trying to hit the door open, the little attic looking door.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Like she would punch it, and then she looks at the fucking guy coming, and then she just keeps repeating the whole time. And then like because like she was flying, like even despite her like fucking up her shit, like early on she was running circles past bro. And
Mm-hmm.
then we're supposed to believe that he's like fast enough to catch up to her. And I will say, what like once they were like in close proximity to each other, like the bro was scary, kind of.
Yeah. It's
Bro, you were
very.
scared, bro?
Bro looks kind of.
I was
Little bro,
intimidated, man.
little bro got scared. You hear that?
He was spooky.
He was like, this guy's
Uh,
scary.
and then yeah, then she used the fucking metaphor weapon of her fucking concrete handprint.
She's breaking out of her own prison now.
Yeah, and then it goes from this like intimate story about two people's lives and shit, and then it goes into, oh no, we got the government involved, and now we got all this crazy Transformers shit going on. Like like at the end of Transformers, where like, oh, we gotta get the government involved, we gotta do experiments on everything, we gotta. The main characters they're now part of the government now because they know about the thing naturally, so we got to use them as experts.
I thought. Oh, sorry, I gotta sneeze.
Okay.
I thought Async was a corporation.
It is a corporation. They used
Well,
to.
yeah, I meant to um I was just drawing a parallel to like how fucking Transformers does the shit. Like,
I
yeah,
love
it is a corporation, but yeah,
it.
like either way, it's still like, oh yeah, no, we gotta up the fucking ante like 10 times. Like I like the intimate story. Like I like it makes sense because it is in the fucking lore, but that part of the Backrooms never really interested me. These fucking guys doing research, trying to figure out what the fuck the Backrooms is
Mm-hmm.
and how it works. Like that part, I don't really give a fuck about.
Why not? That was an important uh piece to the story.
Yeah, I don't really care about that stuff.
I
I just
like
care about the vibes, and I care about like it's just one guy, and he's losing his mind in the
yep.
Backrooms.
He is. Yeah, it was pretty. He's a pretty interesting character. I like the ending too, though, where the movie ends on a memory of Mary having that meeting with Phil.
Oh yeah, and then then she has her own fucking copy
Mm-hmm.
in the background.
Yeah, it's like it's a her mirror image.
Uh huh.
A copy of a copy. It's like her version of the thing ran out of ink. That's what was funny to me because
Yeah,
it looked so poorly done, but at the same time it like because this movie is all about the human mind's creativity, right?
yeah, pretty much. Yeah, and I also liked the scene where Mary was like, "Can I get out of here?" And then Phil doesn't want to answer that, and then they pan out, and Mary's basically trapped in the back rooms because the store is in the back rooms. The employees' houses are in the back rooms. Everything's becoming back rooms. So,
Please stop.
so I don't think she ever got out.
No.
She trapped. She no more.
Hmm.
She was just a creative.
It might as well just play the fucking Transformers end credits song.
What?
Yeah, like it shows the copy and then it does the cut to black and then it hits the song.
It's an iconic ending.
It really is. I'll
So,
give it his flowers.
so what is y'all's final ratings for this movie?
You know what? I'm going up to 9.5 now, Eddie. Just
Nine
like
point
Pretty
five.
good.
I actually really I know I didn't talk much about this because it's hard to explain it because I want to watch it again to see if I can get more pieces from just watching it another time.
Mhm.
Okay. Well, yeah, I'm glad you liked it.
And
I'm
and,
still sticking with my answer, 6.5.
and
Yeah.
It
that
had
was
good
it.
ideas.
And that's why I was like, I know I have a feeling that you're like you enjoyed the thought of the movie, Jesus, but you
It's
didn't
the
enjoy it to the point where you're like, this is great.
Yeah, no, I liked parts of the movie, and the parts that I liked, they got killed off, and now they're doing stuff that doesn't really interest me.
I
Yeah, and that's reasonable. I mean, that's the gamble.
Yeah.
It's
right. If with like a whole world building lore, it's like it's hard to pull off.
because like again, this movie's based off of
The
the
poster.
yeah. I'm trying to think what the analog horror that's on YouTube, and even
Hmm.
then, like YouTube doesn't. Those videos don't give you too much information.
Hmm.
Yeah.
That's
They
why I
try to
watch
be very
MatPat explain it to me.
yeah,
Yeah.
and you could like even MatPat like them trying to do the whole thing. They can't show it all because even they don't even know what's going on because it. This is again, it's all just a theory.
Hmm.
They probably have a MatPat floor. It's
Theory.
just-
Because then, like, I actually watch a lot of the videos of those too, and like in the theory videos, like, because in one of the videos for the analog horror, they have it where they take future events and have it in the back rooms. They also use past events that's going on because his movies
Mhm.
take place in what the 1980s
90s,
technically.
yeah.
Yeah, and then in the analog horror, there's something in there where it's showing from like the 2026 kind of stuff that's going on.
Oh, it's an interesting concept. It's like time isn't linear in the back rooms.
Yeah. So that's why I say like it's done different for sure.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really liked it. I give it a 9. Like I like the atmosphere, the editing, the soundtrack was really good. It reminded me of the album Everywhere at the End of Time, which is
Oh yeah, no, there was one song that was playing, I think on some fucking vinyl record player or some shit that I was like, oh, is that one of the songs from that
I
album?
think it there. Yeah, I think it probably was one of the songs, and it makes sense for Clark because he's the one who's deteriorating into madness
Yeah.
here.
I might rewatch a video essay on that album.
It's a really
'Cause
good one.
I remember listening to a edited version, like a cut down version of that album.
Hmm. Yeah, that makes
Yeah.
sense because it's 6 hours or like 8 hours. So
Yeah. I
it's
think it was like a 45-minute cut or some shit.
pretty
It
good.
did I did start feeling some feelings with
So for
yeah,
Javier, the context of this album, it starts off with like this album's supposed to represent like Alzheimer's,
dementia.
dementia, yeah. So it starts off with like the soundtrack being a you're the somebody's remembering a waltz that they used to dance to, and it's like there's little scratches here and there, but overall the memory's really good. Just like what you would have a memory of now, and then as the album goes on, the dementia starts to kick in, and it's just a bunch of like random notes and scratches, static, until it's completely unrecognizable, which is like the back rooms. It just deteriorates more and more the further down you go. These memories don't hold as much power.
Yeah, no, I'd suggest you look up a video on it, Javier, because it's actually really interesting.
All right.
Yeah.
But
So
Tight shit.
high
yes,
shit.
type shit. All right. So with that, let's move on to our second review, our spoiler-free review for the amazing Digital Circus. So we're not going to do our thoughts before because we didn't necessarily have nothing to go off of. We've seen the episodes that led up to this. So
Yeah.
we'll just get into it. So spoiler-free review of the newest episode of the Amazing Digital Circus, released
And
June.
by newest, also the last, I think, right?
Yep, the last episode. So it released June 5th of 2026. Star so plot summary. A woman finds herself trapped in a virtual circus where she and 5 other humans are subject to whims of wacky AI. In this digital purgatory, they must face frightening NPCs and cope with their own personal traumas. What are you guys' overall thoughts without any spoilers of the final episode of the Amazing Digital Circus?
I thought it was phenomenal. I was extremely excited for this, obviously. So
Um, I in the
I,
moment I was having a good time, but there was a lot of stuff that kind of just got dropped or rushed that I wasn't really particularly happy about. And like I felt like they needed more episodes. Like usually I don't like it when these super popular shows they just blow up, they like drag their feet on a story and then they just keep going just to, make more money. But
Hmm.
this one like genuinely needed more episodes, I feel.
Hmm.
Cuz like we spend a lot of the episode focusing on Jax,
Hmm.
and then there's like hints of shit that like we kind of just forget about. Like in the last episode, spoilers for episode 8, they talk about a character named Scratch,
Hmm.
which was like one of the original developers of
the
the
AI,
fucking.
the AI,
I
because
thought it was
he developed
yeah,
Kit
yeah, yeah,
and
yeah,
everything.
developer of the AI.
Yep.
And then they just kind of just dropped that. And so like we think like we're going to learn a bunch of
Lore,
shit. Yeah,
like a bunch of
lore on
lore
Scratch.
stuff.
especially because Jax was like freaking the fuck out once they heard about Scratch,
Mm-hmm.
and then yeah, we kind of just forget about Scratch.
Yeah. I would have liked to see more of the characters um like I know we saw a little bit more of Kaufma, but I would have liked to see, what what was he like? What led him to this situation? And then how did he kind of get corrupted? Um
Yeah.
and like Gummy Goo, was he just also an AI the whole time? Because it kind of seemed like there was more to him.
Mm-hmm.
Just some of these other characters I would have liked to see more about.
Yeah, and
And
they really didn't go in depth with that.
and like despite like I usually like in movies or film or TV, I don't like a Where Are They Now, like because it's a very like old thing. I forget what movies do it, but like it's like The Sandlot. Like The
Yeah,
Sandlot has a Where Are
classic.
They Now, where they do a little description or they show a little shit like saying, "Oh, this is what they're up to now," like after the events of the movie. And I don't like those just because they seem kind of not corny, but they seem like a cop out because they're like, "Oh, you're just gonna just uh just skip a bunch of shit just to give us like a kind of a happy ending or whatever." And I felt that way with these slideshows that they did.
Hmm. Hmm.
I
In the
forget that
humor one.
we're the spoiler we
Yeah.
are in the spoiler free. But like, yeah, I won't go too in depth. But the slideshow section, like,
Mhm.
I felt like things got wrapped up too happy, kinda. And then like a character gets redeemed near the very end, and like, and they didn't really give an explanation of how like they got deleted, but they somehow were able to come back. They just said, "Oh, they tried to delete me," and then he came back.
Yeah.
Oh, you talk about Kane, right?
Yeah,
Spoiler free, but yeah.
it's kind of hard when like the other episodes are out, so you kind of have the context. Or
Yeah.
Well,
So
that's why it's just like everyone who's already seen the Amazing Digital Circus would know the context of what you're talking about already. Like,
yeah,
it's hard to not explain on what we're talking about because everyone should have seen it by now.
well, I mean, it was a very limited showing, and I mean, the episode doesn't come out till like the 19th for free.
I'm talking about the show though. Like everyone should have seen up to 8, and then obviously everyone's waiting to get the chance to watch the last episode when it airs.
Hmm.
so what do y'all rate the final episode out of 10?
I give it I give it like a five fives, 5 to 6. Like I'm like with Jesus. Like I feel like
Like I
this.
had fun. Like I wish like I was just disappointed that this is the last one because it leaves a fair bit.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just disappointed that it feels like this ending was not the right ending I was looking for, in my opinion.
Mm,
I feel like I'm missing. There's so much more that they could have added into it to make it more of a final episode. Like this felt
hmm.
rushed. It felt like the ending feels rushed.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, I give it like a. I'm in agreement with all of y'all. I give it like a, I don't know, maybe like a 7.5. Not to say that anything was bad in this episode. I would have just liked more, like you all are saying. Because I was captivated by the story. Just ended so
Hmm.
abruptly. Um,
I would, I just want. I feel like I need 1 or 2 more episodes at
Yeah.
least.
mhm.
And I understand it takes a lot of money to animate these kind of this show,
Mm,
but it's worth it. Just do it.
Mhm.
Just do it.
So, with that, let's get into the spoiler-filled discussion. Let's take an in-depth review of the amazing digital circus. So, Kinger discovers from the console that the group are brain scan copies of their original selves' consciousness and thus incapable of entering the real world. The group despairs until they are inspired by Pomni and Kinger's efforts to rebuild the circus, except for Jax. So, yeah, what do y'all think of the introduction? Obviously, they don't know that they're brain scans, but they discover that they have the power to kind of reshape the world around them.
I like it. Like I like that they learned that they can do the same thing as Kane, but it just takes more effort for them.
Mm-hmm.
But
Yeah,
to find out they're like that they're because they're just a copy of what the real person is. Isn't that the concept, right?
Yeah.
yeah. At that point in time, yeah.
Like I'm wondering, like I'm just wondering why they decided to do that. If that makes
No,
sense.
exactly. Yeah, no, that's another thing that I was hoping that I'd get more info on. Like, why are these people specifically getting brain scans?
Mm-hmm.
What led to it to be these people in particular?
Mm-hmm.
Mm,
The world may never know. So, um, yeah. Let's see. So Ragatha tells Pomni about her tumultuous history with Jax. Pomni shares an embrace with Ragatha, then leaves to pacify Jax, who has become abstracted. Entering his psyche, she finds his memories of Kaufmo and a previous circus inhabitant named Ribbit, whom abstracted some time after Jax abruptly ended his friendship with them. Ashamed over divulging his personal life to Ribbit, Pomni consoles Jax before he loses his self awareness. So, yeah, what do y'all think of Pomni trying to save Jax during his abstraction?
Her, I'll say it like that.
yeah,
I
cool.
Jax is my least favorite character of that cast. I'm being honest.
Really?
Yeah, I don't like Jax. I don't see the hype for him.
My favorite's Ragatha.
Ragatha's dope.
Uh, to be honest, my favorite is Pomni. I like Pomni.
Mm.
Yeah, Jax is kind of a dick. I don't, I'm not a big fan
But
He,
of him
but
either.
he but he's they this character, he's a subset of characters that all kind of act the same.
Mm-hmm.
Like Sans Undertale, he's basically the same. Like Jax is basically Sans.
So we're getting
Yeah.
Jax's backstory.
for
Yeah.
me, for me personally, it's just Jax. He's too much of a whiny guy for no reason. Like I know he doesn't whine per se, but he just acts. He's acting so childish.
Yeah.
That's what makes me not like him as a character. At least that's me.
Yeah. And especially like I don't get why he's acting so nonchalant and shit. Like you're or like trying to act too cool for to hang out and shit. Like when you're gonna be stuck there for eternity.
Mm-hmm.
Well, because and that's the thing. None of them know that they're going to be stuck there for eternity. But it's just like, yeah, like you haven't escaped yet. These are going to be the people you're going to be with for a while. So
Yeah,
why
you
not?
should probably make friends.
Yeah, why not just make friends and just be like, yo, you know what? Let's work together as a group to figure out something to make all each other's lives easier.
To make it manageable. I think it just shows, Jax, whatever memories were imposed into this world, it was from a time where he was very immature, um, and still dealing with all the trauma that he was living through. So, he didn't come as fully formed as like someone like Pomni might have.
Hmm.
But I did find his backstory fascinating, at least, because we
Yeah, no,
finally get.
Sorry,
I was
to
gonna
get
say
you.
yeah, because I like seeing yeah, like Ribbit and Kaufmo and all the other, original characters that were there.
I
Yeah,
rather, I'll be honest, I would have rather had Kinger's backstory more.
yeah.
They still Kinger's been there the longest somehow, and he's the only other person that has yet to abstract.
Well, he did go
Like,
I mean,
crazy.
they showed kind a little bit of that in the last episode.
yeah, they show him being one of the first with the 6 or 7 other people that started it, but they don't really show
Mm-hmm.
him socializing with them too much, you know?
Mm,
Because they had what? They had, it was him, the queen chess piece, which we all know is his wife,
Hmm.
um, and a couple others. But they don't really go in depth on who they are, what relevance they play.
Yeah. What were you gonna say, Jesus, about the Jack's backstory?
Oh, right. That the creative team or whatever they were in their bag with this one with how they interpreted Jax's like memories and shit. Like him going or Pomni going through these doors and shit and finding different versions of him and
Mm-hmm.
memories of how uh he thinks of the other characters and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like that shit was cool.
I like that actually. I like the I like that he did that too.
Yeah.
All the different versions of Jack's.
The Looney Tune one had me going for a minute. I'm like, this is hilarious.
Yeah,
I
no,
don't know
that
why.
looked really good.
I don't know why they decided to do a Looney Tunes version of it, Jax, but that was
Just show off his crazy side or something. I don't know.
because
So
that wasn't that the side that was the taking everything as a joke, pretty much.
I think so. Yeah.
Like that was the unserious one, the murderous one, the one that tried to murder Palm me at the start was this like not coping with what's going on kind of
Uh-huh.
scenario, basically.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I don't know what the last one was about. The one with the maid outfit.
Oh,
Um,
he wears it ironically, man.
And
yeah.
well, originally he wore it because they decided to put it on him. Remember?
Mm-hmm.
And that's through the episode. But yeah,
So, um, yeah. So then, Pomni consoles Jax before he loses self awareness. The others extract Pomni as they take shelter and make Jax a makeshift tent. After the circus is restored, a repentant Kane returns from the void and makes peace with the group, providing closure to them via presentation of their human selves' lives taken from their social media accounts. With his powers diminished, Kane gives the group control over the circus, allowing them to freely enjoy their own adventures. So yeah, what did y'all think of that finale?
So yeah, here's another thing that they just kind of like Jack's just he's just abstract,
Yeah, forever.
and we leave this series knowing that, and they're just like, yeah, okay, we're not gonna let you see him be fixed.
I don't think they can fix him. I thought that was the
Yeah,
thing.
I don't know. The way that Pomni almost made it seem, it looked like she was gonna just try to pull him out, like literally. And if they did that, I'd have a different issue where I'm like, there's no way it was that easy the whole time. 'Cause you could have just been helping these motherfuckers. But yeah, it sucks that this has to be the last one.
This is
It's
the
like I
end.
said, this is not a last one episode.
Yeah.
They're gonna come out. They're gonna come out like how the regular show. They're gonna add something later where it's gonna be like the lost tapes.
Maybe, yeah. Yeah, I could see that happening.
because of how popular the show is. There's no way they're ending it yet.
Maybe they'll make a spin-off or some shit, but I don't fucking know.
So, yeah, that's the finale of the amazing digital circus, y'all. What are y'all's final ratings for this series?
For the series in its totality, or just this episode?
Yeah, the series, now that we have it all set and done.
I give it like an 8. It's just the ending kind of just left me wanting, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Like a 7.5 or an 8, yeah, one of those.
It left him wanting more.
I need
Yeah.
more.
What about you, Javier?
I give this a solid. Yeah, like what? I was at a 5.56.
But this is for the whole series.
The whole series? Oh my
That's
god, yeah.
that's what Eddie said.
Mm-hmm.
The whole series, I gave it like a 9.5. I really loved it. I was excited to see it every week, or not every week, but when they decide to air the new
Yeah.
episode, I'd be one of the few people like caught up. And I'm like, Eddie, you see it yet? He's like, huh? See what?
Yeah. Shit dropped 10 seconds ago.
It is a really good series. Yeah, I feel the same way. I think I'm gonna give it an 8 just because of the ending. Yeah, I would have liked to see some more, but overall, yeah, I was also really hyped throughout to
I would
find
have
out
given
the
it a
finale.
7. I would have given it a 7.5, but I really liked the part with the fish at the beginning of the
Oh,
movie.
Zach Hadel's fish.
Yeah.
That,
And R.A.P. Smiling Friends.
Gone too soon.
Too soon.
I can't believe the end of it. That's another show that makes me mad. Like, I can't believe you decided to end smiling friends like that. Like, come on.
Yeah.
So with that, let's move on to content we've seen this week. What are some shows or movies that folks watched?
I played a little bit of the new Lego Batman.
Oh, hell yeah.
You actually bought it?
I I I got it for free.
How
You
was
know,
that game? It does look awesome.
I only got to play the tutorial, but yeah, it looks good. I'm playing it on my little mini PC, and it runs. It doesn't run bad at all. I also played For Metaphor Refantasio. I'm almost done with the game. I'm like 80% in or some shit. Yeah, I thought I was like halfway, but where I left off was like at the 70% mark or some shit.
Oh damn.
Yeah, it's still a good game. It's not as political as I would want it to be,
Oh.
considering there's like a racial divide, and there's also like a religious divide, and then
Metaphor game?
it's a monarchy turned into that ends with having to cast votes to democratically elect their next king or whatever. So I thought there'd be a lot more politics, but so far not too much. On a surface level.
Oh man. So late into the
In
game
some
too.
but it's not bad. But it's not bad.
Mm-hmm.
Like the game itself. Yeah, like it's not about that exactly. So if it was about the politics, then I'd be a lot more upset. But it's not
It's more of a
really.
background thing.
Yeah. Like world building thing.
I got you.
What'd you say, Javier?
I saw it's like, are you talking about the Metaphor game, right?
Yeah. Metaphor. Content I've seen. I saw the new One Piece episode this morning.
Well,
The new one comes out today. Like I think now.
I freaking woke up at 9 a.m. I walk out there. I'm seeing like I hear something on the TV. I look over. I see One Piece. I'm like, I don't.
It's always
I know this.
One Piece.
I know it's part of the newer series too, because like the design's super clean, everything. I turn over and I hear the iconic laugh from the earlier season. Like, oh my god, it's my boy. He
Yeah.
lives. And I'm like, I gotta leave now.
Yeah, Saul. Yeah.
This man's spoiling stuff for me. I'm not
But
even
you knew
caught up.
that on Egghead, you knew that Saul was alive.
I did not know that actually.
They say it. There was a Vegapunk. He's like, yeah, Saul's alive. He got fucked up on the island, but he was able to make it back to Elbaf.
Ah, she. Hi,
Yeah,
she. I didn't know that, man.
yeah, that's what I watched. I watched too many things this week or last week, I guess.
Yeah, I didn't watch much either. I've been watching Friends with May.
Oh, okay.
Getting through that slowly.
Sounds
Has it
good.
been enjoyable for you?
Okay, you
You never loved it.
know. What about you, Javi? Have you been watching anything?
I've been watching Classroom of the Elite pretty much, and then one. I think what else? Yeah, that's pretty much it. I've been trying to grind through that. I don't know why I'm trying to grind through it, but I'm grinding through that.
Gotcha.
Oh, and then whenever new episodes come out uh for
One Piece.
well, One Piece doesn't have the dub for it, but like
Or
when I get reincarnated as a slime,
oh,
and Doctor Stone.
Dr.
okay.
Stone. I haven't watched that one in a bit.
Yeah, they're coming out in the new season, so I've been watching all of those.
Oh, also, this morning I watched like 2 episodes of What's in the Box on Netflix with Faith.
Mm-hmm.
It's a it. I don't like it. I don't really like it that much.
They just have
The
to
game
guess.
itself seems kind of maybe fun, but
So they
it's
literally just
so
guess what's in
it's
the
a new
box.
it's a new game show hosted by Neil Patrick Harris.
Oh.
And you're competing for shit that are in these boxes, kind of like kind of like Wheel of Fortune.
Mm-hmm.
But so then you do trivia questions, and then you get a chance to do like a deal or no deal style. You have to pick a box thing, and then you get like 3 keywords of what is in the box. It gets unveiled. You see what the fuck the prize is, and then people get the chance to steal prizes from each other or some shit like that. But the my big gripe with the show so far, oh well, there's a couple things. Ugh. So the game show, right? Like it takes place over an entire season.
It what?
So so like you watch an episode of like fucking Wheel of Fortune, 30
Yeah.
minutes, you get this cast of people.
Yeah.
But this show, it stretches the whole game show out to a whole season.
Oh
So
damn.
so like 6 hours
Of the
because
same
it's six
contestants and
episodes.
everything.
Yeah, the same contestants. They're yeah.
That's pretty long.
Yeah. So when we finished watching the first episode and it just kind of bled into the second one, we're like, man, this fucking episode was really long. And they're like, no, it's still the same people playing. They just keep playing.
What's in the box?
Yeah. And then my other big issue with it is that it's like a hybrid between a reality show, like not exactly like Love Island, but like it has, classic reality show things. So they have like one of those like they have those little interviews with the contestants to like, yo, what do you think of so and so and their abilities in the game? They're like, oh yeah, they're dog shit. They don't. They're doing schemes. They're doing all this bullshit. I'm like, oh, bro, like, this is not what I watch these types of shows for. Like, I do not give a fuck about
I don't care about your
reality
personal
TV
drama.
tropes. Yeah, like,
You're like,
and it's all hacky. Like, all these people are clearly like, these people don't know how to act. So like, they're probably just regular people for the sake of the contest.
Uh
Sorry, but at the same time, they got to perform in the reality shit, the reality TV show shit. So then they got to pretend to be like, "Oh fuck yeah, I love Travis Barker,"
huh.
because
What?
Travis Barker was in one of the boxes.
That's so
Like
weird.
they open the box and he's playing the
That's
drums
so random.
with the direct eye contact to the camera, and it's like, "Oh, you win a year of festivals and concerts, and for some reason Travis Baker's there." And then everyone's like, "Oh fuck yeah, I love Travis Baker or Barker." Like, oh my god, they're all freaking out. Like they're all like, "Yo, this dude's so sick." I bet half of them don't even know who he is. Cuz you could tell because they're the way that they're fucking hyping it up is so fake.
It sounds pretty annoying then, to say the least.
Yeah, yeah, it reminds me of like the Masked Singer when Ken John,
Oh
like
yeah.
the fucking the when the judges try to ham it up to be like, "Oh my god, look at this wild shit." And they're like holding their head in their hands. They're like, "Oh my god, this is the most insane shit I've ever seen." It's a dude, it's a snail doing a 360 or some shit.
not wild enough for you.
Yeah, or that episode where Kermit was one of the masked singers, and then they can't they like I love Kermit, and that is genuinely a cool surprise, but like they can't even they're not good at pretending that is hype.
What? It's Kermit the
Yeah, exactly.
Frog.
It's Kermit the Frog. Come on.
So yeah, I don't like the show.
Yeah, it sounds pretty bad. So
I would suggest someone watch it just to see what the fuck it's like, because this shit sounds insane.
it sounds pretty
Like,
ridiculous.
yeah.
Oh, so we're gonna roll the credits. So next week. Oh well, first, do you guys get any recommendations for any media?
Persona 4.
Persona.
I got nothing. I
Nothing.
got nothing right now.
So
Got nothing right
Persona
now.
is the recommendation. So next week, there's 2 movies coming to theaters, which I don't think I know anything about. There's Disclosure Day, Stop That Train. We also missed this week He-Man and Scary Movie.
Scary
So,
movie.
yeah.
You could probably do scary movie.
So we got a few options here.
Who the
I didn't
fuck
realize
wants
it
to watch
came out
He-Man?
as I didn't realize it came out this week. My sister asked me when we watched a scary movie,
Mm-hmm.
and I thought it was coming out next week. To be honest, I was
so,
like, no.
so
Did you cry?
Did I cry for what? No,
The scary movie?
no, I
Oh.
didn't.
You don't like the series?
I don't.
Oh, I might be thinking of Alexi.
he
Oh
doesn't
yeah,
have it.
I don't.
That's
I mean,
good.
don't get me wrong. I don't mind scary movie. It's just like we'll see how it is. I see if it's gonna be funny or not.
Yeah. I'm really curious what the fuck it's like.
Yeah.
It's forgot what's his name said. There's people that are gonna be bashing on it, pretty much, right?
Yeah.
They were like, yeah, we have all these people
But
bash
yeah,
on it.
I'd be down to do scary movie.
All right. Well, Like, comment, subscribe, and thank you for visiting Sleeping Cinema. Until next time, bye.
Deuces.
Ah.